Leaders in one village are trying to save history one document at a time.
The documents housed in the land office date back to the 1800s. The Sibley Historical and Business Association hopes to convince the village board to take action. WCIA 3's Jamie Mays is here. So Jamie, you went inside the land office. What was it like inside?
Paul, it was like taking a step into the past. There were papers and books from people who lived over a century ago, an old vault door, and some items so damaged they would crumble at your fingertips. The vice president of the Sibley Historical and Business Association says he wants to do what he can to save what's inside. Over a century worth of memories lie behind these walls.
There's just a tremendous amount of history of the building itself, but all the documents have been contained in the building.
Some items are worn.
You can see how this picture is damaged.
Others give a glimpse into decades past.
I mean, it's just a little bit of everything. I find stuff from the 60s, 70s, 40s, 30s.
The building itself dates back to the late 1800s. It was owned by Hiram Sibley. He was the co-founder of Western Union Telegraph Company, and this building was one of his offices.
This is the only record of these people living here and working on these Hiram farms for Hiram Sibley.
Derek Babbs is the vice president for the Sibley Historical and Business Association. He says he's on a quest to save some of these items before they're too far gone.
In this building houses early records from tenant farmers here in the 1880s up to modern day, and those books are being stored in this building, which is becoming damaged.
A leaky roof, which has since been repaired, caused water damage to some of these books, and Babbs says moisture in the air could cause molding to other records. His plan: to take about 15 farm books, blueprints to the old high school, farm photos, and land records, and house them in a newly renovated building. Village leaders say they've made repairs, but there's not enough money to fully restore it yet.
Our resources are limited in a little village. You know, we don't have a lot of sales tax.
But Babbs hopes money won't get in the way of salvaging pieces of the past.
It'd be a very sad loss for this community.
Farm history and record and how
The Sibley Village Board will likely vote at the next meeting to determine whether or not the documents will be moved. That should happen the first Monday in September. Paul?
Hopefully they can save all that history. Jamie, thanks.
One playground just